Good day, my loves. Good day. This is my second time around. I am walking my path. Here comes a truck, so I'm just going to move to the side because I'm like on a steep curb. How you guys doing? I hope you are well. I am sending you love. I was about to stop at 1, but then it was like, no, keep going. So I was like, okay, that's cool. Sending you love. Listen, this is the time for you to love yourself, okay? It's going to be difficult because you're so used to taking that energy and putting it outside yourself. That's if you resonate with my channel, because it's been difficult for me. I'm still learning and processing on what it is to love on myself without the comforts of having someone else to pamper me, like doing my hair, doing my nails, going shopping, because I definitely believe in, retail therapy. I really did. But I understand and understand and overstand where that stems from. So, I learned how to curb those appetites to a certain extent. That doesn't mean I still don't like pretty things. I love pretty things. I love shiny things. I love sparkly things. I love cute things. I love sexual things. I love sensual things. I love it all. I just love being. But I didn't know how to, let me not say I didn't know how, because I did. Because that's how I grew up. I grew up doing for myself, doing my own hair, blah, 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 blah. But, when you're confused and under black magic, it does something to you. It makes you confused. And so there was a period of time where I wasn't doing those things. And now I'm getting back to them. Okay? But that's not what I signed on here to say, though. Let me see if the thought comes back to me. If not, then I'll go back to what I started talking about, because clearly that may be the message that's needed. But I came on here to say something. Oh, what was it? Okay, it was something about how we grew up and how we were thinking. It just came to me. And now I can't remember it. So maybe it'll come back to me once I keep talking about my experience on learning how to love myself, because maybe that's what's needed, like, seriously. I'm still learning. I'm relearning. And so it helps me out. So I don't know where you're at in your journey. And I don't know if you're accustomed to doing things for yourself. You may or may not be. So either way, my message should resonate with you, because it's almost as if I've forgotten. And it's like I've forgotten. Okay? Especially when you got somebody doing MK Ultra on you. It's kind of like I've forgotten who I was and how I was. And so I'm still learning. I'm learning how to be by myself again. I was by myself as a kid all the time, even though I had siblings. I really was. But I loved being around people. I love friends. I love family. And so any opportunity I got to be around them, I would. Even if it was me creating something like, hey, I'm going to do brunch once a month. Because I love people and I love having fun and joking around. But I wasn't sitting still long enough to see who was around me. Okay? And now I'm just relearning. That's it. So you can watch a couple of my videos. You can see the struggle. You can see the struggle. Because I used to think that I was there. Like, I'm here. I'm sitting still. No, I wasn't. I really wasn't. So, I do hope you guys are well, though. Especially given the times and what they're trying to recreate in your mind. Don't believe the hype, y'all. If you can, stay off social media. I don't know, your job may be social media. That's why I say if you can. But if your job is not social media and you're just on there, you need to isolate yourself like now. I would. Like, I don't want to come off so strong, like I'm talking to y'all like y'all my nieces and nephews like back in the day, but I would. Because you need to get to know yourself. There's so many demonic people walking around, and basically that just means that they're unhealed. They are unhealed, meaning their hearts are broken, or they don't have a soul, or whatever the case may be. And if they're still doing negative stuff and they're still engaging in negative stuff, and they're not speaking and trying to better themselves, then they are stuck. They will not be ascending. They are stuck. And so part of loving on yourself and being by yourself is not doing for other people, because you really do need the energy to heal yourself. You've been manipulated and abused in all kinds of ways. So it really is time for you to put all your energy to yourself. And that's what I'm learning, y'all. Because I still give. I do. But then I don't. I do have boundaries. I do have boundaries now. That's one thing. One of the positives, one of the pluses. So, yeah. I do hope you guys are well. I am sending you peace and love. Peace of mind. Because I can't wish for peace of mind around you. You hear what I'm saying? I cannot. Why? Because I am not in control of everybody else. And you are not in control of them either. All I can do is speak positive and tell you what I've learned and hope you apply it to yourself. You really cannot. Okay? You have to focus on yourself. And it's going to be hard, because basically what you're doing is you're feeding yourself. You're feeding yourself, but you're going to still have negative energy around you if your life is like mine. And you'll get to a point where you hold them accountable for the things that they say to you, because you do not allow disrespect. But for everything else, you allow whatever it is to be. Unless somebody's life is in danger, getting hurt, you allow it to be. And if you're like me, you want to help. So if you see something, you want to say something. And you can't. That's learning self-control and emotional intelligence. That's what I've gathered on my journey, okay? So, yeah. I can't remember what else I was talking about. If I do remember, because I still have maybe 30 minutes on my walk. So, if I remember, I'll come back. So that must be something somebody needs to hear, because that's what I'm going through right now. Except for I've accepted it. So when it comes up, and there's still times when I was like, I wish I would have said that. But I don't, because I know I'll have another opportunity, to say whatever needs to be said. So I learned not to push forth issues, because they will come back around for you to address them. Now, sometimes you have to address something right then and there. But I like to peep the scene first. Most people should do that. I always been that way. I just didn't know it was my intuition guiding me to do so. So, all right, my loves. Namaste, Ashe, Mazel Tov.